Okay, and now we have some young students who are students of Milwaukee Public Schools, and they've just come to share a little bit as to why they either support or oppose the takeover in their own words. So have at it.
We feel opposed to this bill because we are the ones that are being affected more than anything is what I'm feeling. We're being more affected than anything really. We should have more of a say. We should really have a say in what's going on with our district. The mayor shouldn't really be controlling us. He has too many things to be worrying about at this time. He should be giving a MPS more money to spend on an MPS and fix MPS plans. He has not presented a real plan for us to follow, so he can't bring something out of the blue. He needs something brought to the table right now instead of having it done later. Things take time and we don't have much time right now. Andrikopoulos is doing an okay job for us, and we need a say. We need Andrikopoulos to stay instead of the mayor taking over. The mayor taking over is not going to help MPS one bit.
Hold on, I got
It's a camera.
Oh, no.
One second. Yeah. Why do you oppose it? Why do you oppose it?
I'm against the mayor taking over because I feel it's better.
You must talk louder than that.
I feel that the student board is already doing a good job, and since the mayor didn't have any plans yet, what's the point?
Well, given the fact that I think all of us would say MPS has a lot of issues, as a student, what are the things that you think you're most affected by?
The way that we're taught, that he might change the education or like the standards or the way that we are learning. I feel the way that we're learning is pretty darn well. I've been on the honor roll my whole life in MPS.
And what school do you attend?
I attend Riverside University High School.
All of you guys are from Riverside?
Correct.
Go Riverside. How about the lunch programs?
Lunch programs, I don't see too much of an issue, but we'd have a more variety of food or something like that at least.
How about school uniforms?
School uniforms, I don't really, well, my opinion, I don't think we should have school uniforms.
No, I mean like for your basketball teams and football teams.
We actually got new uniforms a few years ago.
Oh, great. So I guess overall you would say that your educational experience in Milwaukee Public Schools has been what you made it as individuals?
Yeah.
And your success has been based on that?
Correct.
But with students that you see that are struggling and have issues, what do you think is the most common denominator in their success or fate?
Their failure to me is them not wanting to learn. A lot of kids these days don't care to learn. It's just something stupid I gotta go during the day. A lot of people are skipping school these days and don't even bother. That's why MPS is thought of as being a failing district, because a lot of kids do not want to go to school and learn. But we need MPS to be spiced up, something added to it through Andrikopoulos, not the mayor. Andrikopoulos adding something to MPS to keep students in it. I don't think the mayor is going to add anything to it to keep it safe. I feel it's going to decrease more the way it is.
And elaborate a little bit more on what would be the things that you would like to see in that capacity to spice it up.
I'd like to see more security in schools to keep students in schools, because I know a lot of people at my school, not a lot, but quite a few people will actually go out of school doors and walk away the rest of the school day. We need more security in schools to keep our children safe.
Okay. Well, I thank you guys for taking the time, especially to come out to let your voices be heard, and you're setting a good example for your peers, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Keep going, don't stop, keep going.
My name is Lana Dezzy, and I'm here today to speak out against the mayor of the takeover. While I am aware that MPS is in need of accountability as well as the students need higher performance scores, I do not believe that a mayor takeover is the way to go. We need to figure out a way on how to get parents more involved in our students' education. Right now, I definitely would not be wanting a mayoral takeover because our current city administration cannot take care of our city. I am against the mayoral takeover, and I'm here today to speak out against it. Thank you.
My name is Shamima Henderson, and I am an employee of Milwaukee Public Schools, and I also have 3 children that are also in Milwaukee Public Schools, and I am here on behalf of myself and my children to speak out against the takeover. I think us as a community, we need to work together to help our children become better people in society, be more productive. A mayoral takeover is not the answer for our Milwaukee Public School system. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Allen, share with us what brought you out today, your position on the takeover, and why you either support or oppose it.
Well, I'm greatly opposing this mayoral takeover due to the fact that our democratic rights are being destroyed and demolished in the process. But first and foremost, my children are MPS students. I know about privatizing of schools. I've seen it. Hey, cut. I can't focus right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Henderson, and I'm here to discuss briefly my opposition to any mayoral takeover. First of all, our school board is in place by an elected body of people. That is a democratic process that I want to hold in place. Mayoral takeover would circumvent that whole process. Now, we didn't come this far in order for anybody to turn us around and tell us that our voice, as part of the community and elected people who are able to elect a body to represent our schools, now all of a sudden dissipated. Our schools have had problems for a lot of years. I have yet to hear anybody talk about any sound doctrine that encompasses the community, because the community is part of the schools. What I'd like to see happen is that people from the community step up and adopt a school and take hold of our communities. I am sick of business people like the MMAC coming in and telling us about all the wonderful things that their authoritative makeup could do for our community. Well, where have they been in all these years? Now, if I'm 58 years old and we've had these problems since I was going to school, and I haven't seen any real improvements, where has MMAC been in all those other structures, even the government? So what I would say to anybody who has to deal with this type of situation in your state, people who have the ability to elect your congresspeople or anybody, this is something that you really need to be privy to. Don't let anybody just come in and tell you what to do with your public schools. Your public schools are the makeup of our country, are the makeup of our communities, and we as members of the community need to take control of our schools. Thank you.
Well, my name is Brian Verde. I'm a Milwaukee Public School teacher. I teach 5th grade at Riley Elementary School. I'm a graduate of Milwaukee Public Schools. I went to Rufus King, a great class in 1970. I have 5 sons who all graduated from Milwaukee Public Schools. And I'm here today because this move to take over the public school system is clearly anti-democratic and clearly not in the interest of our students. And what I'm sort of feeling these days is this whole move is to try to blame the problems of our city on our teachers, on our students, on their parents, rather than really point our fingers at the real issue, which is the dire impoverishment that exists in our city, and for people not to have any correlation between poverty and student achievement. So while kids in the suburbs are, doing better and have more access to computers and technology, smaller class size, wonderful campuses, our kids are still stuck in the same old archaic buildings with less equipment, less facilities, less technology. So basically I'm just here because I've been angry for quite some time now, and I think it's time for us to take a stand and make sure that the mayor, one person, does not take over the school system, which is currently run by 9 people. So again, it's just a case of democracy. So that's about it.